is Ifiemi Andrew. The PDP would form our conversation this morning. There's a lot going on within the party, especially when you listen to comments that came from the media chat the FCT minister had last week, where he suggested that, well, if the PDP is attempting to do anything without him, that means the party's preparing for its burial or could be buried, paraphrasing. And just after we heard that, I got hold of an information that says that over 20 PDP lawmakers are threatening defection over plots to clear APC governorship nominee as candidate for post of PDP national woman leader. That's one. So these leaders have sealed the deal to clear APC's Governor Umba nominee as woman leader ahead of the convention. Lawmakers have then threatened that they will dump the party if she's not disqualified tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Over 20 federal lawmakers who are members of the PDP are saying they will defect. Beyond that, you'd also hear from the PDP a fresh crisis as facing the party now, where lawmakers from the southeast are threatening to boycott the convention of the party over this same development. Well, this morning, to discuss the crisis within the party and more, I have as a guest with me on the show Arthur Ugochukwu. He is the PDP Zonal Secretary, Imo State. Mr. Arthur, thank you for joining us. Good morning to you.
Thank you for having me.
All right. He's also an aide to the lawmaker Anyanwu. Mr. Arthur, quickly, what I just said, can you confirm for us if any of this is correct?
Yeah, first of all, Anyanwu is the national secretary of the party.
Okay.
So he's not, he was a lawmaker, but currently he's the national secretary
once
of the party.
Once a lawmaker, always a lawmaker, regardless. Go ahead.
Yes. But his correct position is what I'm trying to put in the right perspective. And then I would also like not to talk about the PDP case that is in court at the moment, because for the cases that are in court, they're going to be subjudice. So I would not want our discussion to go towards that direction. Yeah, now going to what you said. There are no threats from the lawmakers. The supposed lawmakers you talked about from the southeast. The person heading that group of imaginary persons is one Honorable Ugochukwu, who is supposed to represent the good people of Idato North and South Federal constituency. But currently he is not a member of PDP. So that's,
how so?
That's dancing. I'm sure I'm the zonal secretary of the party in Imo, so I can confirm to you that Ikenga is not a member of PDP. So that dance of shame he is doing at the moment is not a position of the party, is not a decision of the party. The PDP in the southeast wants the convention to go on, and will make sure the convention goes on if they do the right thing. That is the position of the PDP. And there is no decision from PDP stakeholders in the southeast, as they allege, that they can go ahead to take without the national secretary of the party, who is from the southeast, and who is the highest ranking political office holder in the party as we speak. So as long as it is not in that meeting, it cannot be taken as a position of the party from the southeast. So those guys are just dancing in the rain, trying to impress themselves, probably because their source of income had diminished after the return of Governor Fubara. After Fubara made up with his principal, their source of livelihood was cut short, because they were feeding fat on the lies that was happening in Rivers State. So after the Rivers crisis got settled, they now went on exile, only to come back now to discuss about PDP, which they don't even have rights because they are not status members of the party in the first place.
So I need you to confirm for us. So you're saying that Ugochukwu, member of the House of Representatives, is no longer a card-carrying member of the PDP?
No, he's not. He's not. He has been expelled by his ward, ratified by the local government, ratified by the state. So he is not a member of PDP. Right now, we don't know the party he belongs to, and he has not made his intention known to the local government, to the ward, or to the state that he wants to return back to the party. So as we speak, he is not a member of PDP. I can confirm that to you.
Okay. So what is it with the PDP and these issues within the party? In fact, tell us, are there any issues within the party? Because we saw the FCT minister saying, "Oh, governors holding meetings and taking decisions, and he's not a part of it, and so on and so forth." What's up with that? And how is the PDP handling these issues ahead of the convention?
Well, there are lots of issues within the party that every other person can see. And the party is trying its best to navigate through the murky waters. Now, some group of persons in the party wants to hijack the entire structure of the party.
Who are these persons?
Some of them, most of them are governors. Most of them are majorly the governors. A few of the governors. So I wouldn't want to mention their names here because most of them.
No, you can. They are PDP governors. So we know the PDP governors. I don't think that's a secret. This is an open secret.
No. Since you know the PDP governors, you can now use that. You can use your tongue and count your teeth. Now, those of them, or from body languages of some of them. For instance, some of the governors from the Southwest want to impose persons who are not members of the party in the party structure. So that is why you see the likes of the FCT minister fighting, trying to save the party from the imminent danger. Because if you use people that are not members of the party to go to the convention, because you think that those people are close to you and they will protect your interest. Now, a member of the party who is in the remote ward in any part of Nigeria can go to court and challenge the decision of that which you made.
Sorry to interrupt you.
So
who are these persons that are not members of the party that you think the governors are trying to bring in?
Oh yeah. I'll give an example of that. One Honorable Ali Odefa, who was the Zonal Southeast Zonal chairman of the party, he's from Ebonyi State. He has been expelled by his Ugochukwu ward in Ebonyi State. There are two consistent judgments of the court, Federal High Court, banning him from participating in any activity of the party. He was expelled by the ward, expelled by the local government, expelled by the state for anti-party activities. Now, the party didn't just stop at that. They went to court, getting two subsisting court judgments, banning Ali Odefa from partaking in any activity of the party. That any activity of the party that he partakes in, I'm quoting the court judgment now, is null and void ab initio. Now, some of his personal friends from the Southwest will invite somebody that is not a member of the party into the meetings of the party, into critical meetings of the party. In fact, even included their names in the convention, even making publications with their pictures and everything it has to do with the party in the PDP. So these are some of the anomalies that most members of the party now say, no, this has to stop, because if we allow this to happen, we are going to lose the credibility of the convention. Because non-members of the party cannot partake in activities of the party, not to talk of an important assignment like the National Convention.
Okay.
Because that would determine the fate of the party in another 4 to 8 years or going forward.
But two questions I would ask you now. Two questions quickly before we go on a break, whichever you can respond to first. What you just described now about some members, people who are not members of the party, and the governors trying to bring them and use them for the convention and so on and so forth, which could be at the detriment of the party. I know you have said Ugochukwu is not a member of your party from what you have told us, but the point that they were making about APC person becoming a woman leader of the party and so on, is that correct or not? That's one. Is there anything of such? That's one. Number two, what you are now accusing the governors who are remaining. Remember, most of the governors have defected from the PDP to the APC. The most recent is the Bayelsa State governor, who has not said which party he's going to, but has resigned from the PDP, which means you are gradually losing credible members. And the governors are seen as the pillars of the party and the financial muscle of every party. So what you are accusing these governors of trying to do, can we not say it was similar to what the FCT minister, while he was governor, also did when the party was in trying times, coming and standing and sponsoring and even demanding that convention comes to Rivers State, this does that, who becomes chairman, and so on and so forth? You can answer any of them that you want to answer first.
Well, the first question that you asked is the people that are making allegations of APC women or something. First of all, what the zoning committee of the National Convention, which was led by the governor that you just mentioned now, Governor Doyojiro of Bayelsa State, they made a resolution which states that every position of the party should remain, that the status quo of the current position of the party should remain. That is to say, the national chairman that initially came from the North Central should remain in North Central. The national secretary, which came from the Southeast, should remain in Southeast. So, and that was what the NEC approved of. So the NEC did not approve of any woman, and the woman leader you just mentioned now is zoned to the Southwest, South-South.
Not Southeast?
The woman leader is from the Cross River State.
Was it not originally zoned to the Southeast?
What did you say?
The woman leader position, was it not zoned to the Southeast originally?
No. It was never zoned to the Southeast, no. What was zoned to the Southeast is National Secretary. That is what Senator Samuel Lanyam is occupying presently. He is the National Secretary. So when the zoning committee said all status quo should be maintained because PDP wants their presidential candidate to come from the South, that is to say the various positions should remain in the zones where they came from. The woman leader is from South-South. So when you're talking about they are bringing another person from the APC stock, that I can't even discuss that because the people in question are not members of the party.
The people might not be, but the issues that they raised.
What?
I said, like you said, the people might not be coming from you, but the issues that are raised are very pertinent. However, we have a very short commercial now. Just need you to stay on the line for us. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll try to clarify on this because there's said to be some agreed zoning formula with regards to all of these positions that the party had agreed upon earlier before now. And all of these changes is what some people are bringing up now. That's aside that, and then we'll get your response on what you are accusing the governors of. But that will be after this very short break. So please stay on the line for us.